We're taking a look at one of the reports on the new supplyrisk.org. So WWF has these very interactive reports that show the state of a commodity like soybeans in a particular location, Brazil in this case. So they put together these reports and provide them to their clients to review. So they wanted them to be fairly engaging. They can add this custom imagery here in the background. Nice touches like this map are generated in the background, so we know it's Brazil, and we're running a Node.js application in the background that actually takes screenshots of a dynamic map in the background. So it's basically running a web browser on the server and creates these little images. So you can see that's just an image there. So it allows for just some nice touches. These images are actually exported in a PDF as well. So as we go on down the page, so they have these different areas where they're compiling data to create a score overview. And you can hover over these graphs and see what different areas fall into either high, medium, or low risk. And these graphs as well, using that same technology as the maps above, are saved and exported for the PDF export. We can scroll down through the page. These have a lot of information they're providing here. Throughout, we're using tooltips where relevant, just to provide additional information without cluttering the space. We can go on and look at the methodology. So this is a little bit of information behind how they're coming up with the scores. And this matrix is really important to them, and so we spend a lot of time making this right, even on touch devices like a tablet or a mobile phone. And so in the back end, they set the different threshold points for something being a very high risk to a medium to a low risk. So this matrix changes per analysis, or can change per analysis, depending on what they set, and that helps compute the scores, which we can look at here. So we have a score summary. This is that same information we saw in the graphs on the overview, just in a little bit more detail, broken out completely. So the methodology page is sort of explaining how they arrived at these different scores. And then the analysis data is an in-depth look at the entire report. It's a very long page, and we wanted to make it very easy to navigate. So we're seeing some extra navigation here because I'm logged in as an administrator, but a normal person, this nice menu item will be fixed to the top, so we can quickly jump to any section of the report. And within there, we can navigate around. And as we scroll, you can see that our navigation is updating. So it's a good way to navigate a long form report. So we're pretty excited about how that turned out. And lastly, we have a great mapping application for them. So they internally use ArcGIS to create a lot of data overlays and visualizations, and we gave them a way to export tile sets from ArcGIS, add them in the back end, and then for any of these reports, they can choose as many different layers to overlay over this map. So in this case, we're showing soybeans production area, And since we're dealing with Brazil, we're zoomed into Brazil. Brazil is highlighted slightly different. If we zoom out, we can see that this data is for the world. So it ended up being a really nice solution for WWF to be able to upload their tile sets without too much trouble. So that's the basis of a report. Hope you enjoyed it.